I'm ready to be cured.
Are you ready? Ask your Hep C specialist if Harvoni is right for you.
When you have a problem that won't go away, when you've tried everything, turn to ABC 7 News and just say the words, 7 on your side.
Right now, Hurricane Matthew is moving to the north with sustained winds of 145 miles per hour. The eye of the storm will pass between Jamaica and Haiti tomorrow before slamming into Cuba sometime on Tuesday. And after that, the track is unclear. Residents from Florida to the Carolinas are beginning to prepare just in case it hits the U.S. late this week. And to tell us how likely that is meteorologist Josh Knight.
And I think what we're going to find is that it kind of gets stuck close to the East Coast. So even though it's probably not going to make landfall around Florida or the Carolinas, going to be close enough that a lot of folks are going to see some extra cloud cover, some rain. So I'll show you the latest track. But first, we're going to start off just a few showers out there for us across the area. Not finding anything like that around D.C. We've got very nice temperatures. We're hanging in the low 70s into the 60s here quickly. And the reason we cleared out today is we finally switched our winds around from the northeast to the south. And that little southerly breeze works really well to break up the cloud cover. Now what we're finding, just a bit of rain out here. Now this is just onto the other side of the Blue Ridge, predominantly Rappahannock County, Madison County, going to be working just to the north of Culpeper, but basically anywhere kind of right on the other side of the Blue Ridge, we could see one of these quick showers pop up. I'll zoom out, show you what's going on, and it's still thanks to that wave of low pressure. You see that counterclockwise flow, bringing that moisture across the mountains. First it's some cloud cover, and then that chance for a few showers. So this is how Futurecast plays it out. You see, hanging on to a bit more than what's actually on radar, so most of us are going to stay dry, but I just don't want you to be too shocked if you do get one of those quick downpours. Now, as we head into tomorrow morning, high pressure starts to take over, and it's going to be right where we need it to be for us to see clear skies, more sunshine for us on Monday. In fact, I think it's our sunniest day of the week. Watch what happens, though. This high starts to build in farther up to the northeast. We're going to get more of this flow out of the northeast, and when that breeze returns, that's when we get the cloud cover, as well as that chance for a few showers as we head into your Tuesday evening. So tonight, still hanging on to some of the cloud cover. The showers are going to be here, that chance, until about 2 a.m. So you might have a few more of those raindrops coming down as you're letting out the dog one last time or something like that. But by tomorrow morning, not a problem. We're going to start off 63 degrees for you. More sunshine as we go throughout the day. Those temperatures topping out in the mid-70s. And once again, that is our sunniest day. Let's talk about Matthew. Right here, you can see the center of the storm, getting a little bit of a view of that eye on satellite, but I do want to show you the latest stats. Those winds, 145 miles an hour. Now, here's the good news with this storm. Those hurricane force winds, they're really close just to the center of the storm. So exactly where that tracks is going to play a big role for us. As we were expecting, we're talking about Tuesday morning making its way there closer to right around Haiti, then continuing farther to the north through Turks and Caicos near the Bahamas. And this is where a lot of the models agree, basically right up until Thursday and into Friday. But watch what happens after that. There's the cone. The two models we're watching closely here, the one from America and then the one from the European model. Those continue to work their way farther up, and over the next few days really start to diverge. And that's why as we get into Saturday, Sunday, Monday, exactly what happens for us with that rain is really still kind of uncertain. So what we're going to say here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, watching Matthew closely, exactly where it tracks, I think what we can count on now for next weekend, some extra cloud cover, probably a few extra showers at one point or another. But the big takeaway, I think, from this forecast, enjoy tomorrow's sunshine. Those clouds start to move back in starting on Tuesday.
All right, we will do that. And the Redskins, man, did they ever get it done?
Yes, this would have been a very bad loss. A very bad, close my eyes when I say that, a very bad loss. Okay, Redskins on a roll right now, 2 straight wins. We'll take you through their battle with the Browns. And RG3 was back at FedEx, just not in uniform. And his girlfriend was there. Smooches Sports is next.
This is my body of proof.
Proof of less joint pain.
And clearer skin.
This is my body of proof that I can fight psoriatic arthritis.
With Humira.
Humira works by targeting and helping to block a specific source of inflammation that contributes to both joint and skin symptoms. It's proven to help relieve pain, stop further joint damage, and clear skin in many adults.
Humira is the #1 prescribed biologic for psoriatic arthritis. Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Want more proof? Ask your rheumatologist about Humira.
Humira, what's your body of proof?
Monday on Good Morning Washington. No student should have to deal with being bullied, but it happens all the time. How parents and kids can take action, stop the abuse, and stomp out bullying.
Plus, feeling a bit hungover after a big night out? Reboot your body with these do-it-yourself detoxes.
Good Morning Washington. What's new? What's now? What's happening next? With breaking news plus traffic and weather every 10 minutes to help you prepare your day. Monday starting at 4:25 on Good Morning Washington, where good mornings start.
Hey baby, how are you?
I have a surprise for you.
You have a surprise for me?